Hello, welcome slashers, Crypt here, and welcome back to my channel. Now for today's video, I'll be talking about the Chucky TV show, because there's an update about it. So with that said, let's get into this video. So there are some articles posted by Sci-Fi Wire, one of which I will fully be breaking down. I just want to first mention that today, there will be a watch party on Twitter for the Child's Play original film, with the man himself, the creator of Chucky, Don Mancini. I'm not exactly sure how these Twitter watch parties work, and if there's any news about the Chucky TV show, when the watch party happens, then I want to cover it on the channel for you guys. But in one of these articles, there are some things that I will be picking out and talking about. Some things about the Chucky TV show. With that said, let's read it. So I read it, I quote, "We plug them in as a different metaphor depending on the era that we're in." Mancini explains, discussing how the character has gone from being a symbol of consumerism run amok to becoming a symbol for the LGBTQ rights. With this TV show, our mission has been to preserve the straightforward scariness of the original film or the first couple of films, but at the same time, continue on with this ever-expanding tapestry of constant story that we've spun over the course of 7 movies and 30-some years. I think fans are really gonna love to see the new characters that we introduce into this realm and just see how they come off of our classic characters. Not just Chucky, but some of the others that you may be hoping to see. There's a good chance they may turn up. For the show, he wanted to impact how the murderous doll impacts the modern day lifestyles of a whole new group of kids. One thing I think I can probably safely say is that it's a look at what it means to be a kid today in the 21st century, as distinct from what it was like to be a kid in the 1980s when we first showed up on the scene. The creator adds, "That's one thing I think people can look forward to in thinking about how does Chucky operate in a world where kids spend so much time on social media. For example, playing video games, interacting with one another on social media as opposed to in a park, which is what we might have depicted 30 years ago. I think the prospect of seeing Chucky sharpen his skills and add to his toolbox some of the technical goodies that we have at our disposal now, that's something I think people will find pretty interesting. It's so important to give Chucky new weapons, new strategies, and new targets, new goals. Chucky has a different goal in the TV show that he's ever had before, and it's specifically something that is designed to evoke something that's going on in the zeitgeist today. My thoughts are, I'm pretty excited, and I know some people are excited for the fact that it's going to be on Sci-Fi, but from what I've heard, gore's allowed on there. There's some cussing allowed as well. I think it could totally work. And real quick, they mentioned new weapons, so I'm wondering what they could use. I think it'd be interesting if they used a sickle or a scythe as a weapon, even though the scythe is really big, but I just think it'd be cool to use something like that, like something, or like a pitchfork. I know those are all kind of farm weapons, but I mean, who knows? Maybe there could be a scene set on a farm, because I mean, there's never been a Chucky film that takes place on a farm. Also, can't wait to find out what his motivations are for this series. What's his goal? Like, what does he really set out to do? Like, if he's not after revenge, then what does he want? And the fact that they mentioned social media gets me pretty excited because, well, that gives them a lot of potential for stuff, because maybe somehow Chucky gets caught on camera and it gets posted online, and that could start a lot of interesting drama. Some people are calling it real, some people are calling it fake, but nonetheless, it would be interesting to see what it would be like if Chucky was exposed somehow. Because I've always thought of this. I've always thought, like, what if, somehow Chucky's exposed to one of these Chucky movies, and everyone knows he's alive now? What would they do? Like, would they kill him? Would they lock him up? Put him in a museum or something? Kind of like Robert the Doll, where all he does is just sits behind glass. It's just interesting to me, I'm actually pretty curious what exactly can be done there. I think it's a good choice that they should expand on the idea of Chucky being exposed. Or maybe Chucky posts things online that he probably shouldn't be, getting people into trouble. I also want to know what new targets Chucky has. How relevant are these people to Charles D. Ray's background? Like, who are they? Like, are they people that somehow hurt him in his life? Are these people kind of like Eddie Caputo, who worked with them and somehow like screwed him over? Or, you know, people who bullied him? Like, maybe some of these kids that are dealing with this, maybe their parents are actually people that fucked him over when he was younger, or people that bullied him. I just can't wait to see what exactly they do, and I want to see what characters return. Andy, you know, Kyle, you know, Nika Pierce being possessed by Chucky. I overall cannot wait. But those were some of my thoughts. What do you guys think of this article? Let me know down in the comments below. But before I move on, what do you guys think Chucky should use as a weapon in this TV show? I'm thinking like a sickle or a pitchfork, maybe a chainsaw. We've never seen him use it, and it might be a little too heavy, but I think it'd be kind of funny seeing him kind of struggle picking it up, but at the same time, he might not, because Chucky, after all, does have the strength of a grown man, so possibly when he picks it up, he may not have a problem holding it at all. I mean, he's held an axe before, so I just think it's fun to think about the kind of weapons that he can use. So yeah, down in the comments, let me know what weapons you'd like to see him use, because there's a couple that I'd like to see him use in a movie that he's never used yet. And I think while Chucky's in this small town, I think it'd be interesting if he utilized more of his voodoo powers, like he did more with his voodoo in this show, and he learned more. And I think it'd be interesting if there's like a bunch of videos online of a Chucky's walk around. What they do bring back multiple Chucky's, then there could be a bunch around the world. There could be a bunch of videos on them. Like when this main character is looking up about Chucky, he just keeps finding all these different videos. Like, you gotta think, you know, how the hell has Chucky went this far without getting caught on camera? Considering he's pretty much an urban fucking legend in these films. And you know, I thought about it. Maybe the Chucky at the end of Culture Chucky ends up in a museum because they think that doll's haunted, when we all know it actually is. So, I mean, it's interesting to think about. I mean, cameras are everywhere. They're at stores, you know, people have them in their houses. You know, we have phone cameras now. I mean, I definitely think they should go with an approach of Chucky being exposed in some kind of way. And then if he is exposed, maybe they kill him, maybe... Could you imagine if he got locked up in prison? And then definitely you could pull a Child's Play 2 and somehow get the kid in trouble by sending a text that, you know, is a bit much, and, you know, getting him detention, you know... There's just so much that could be done. And if you really think about it, what is Chucky doing at a fucking yard sale anyway? Like, what is he doing there? Because if you guys did not know, a part of the plot synopsis has to do with him being at a garage sale when the main character finds him. What the hell is he doing there? Like, what is he waiting for? Like, did he just get done killing someone, so he's waiting for Tiffany to go pick him up or something, and he's sitting at that garage sale and the kid grabs him? Like, what's the deal? Like... Hey guys, I am back after the Twitter watch party, and I gotta say it was a lot of fun. It was my first time ever doing something like that, as far as Twitter goes. But during the watch party, we didn't get as much as I was expecting on the Chucky TV show, but we did get some stuff. So Don Mancini posted a tweet, and he was commenting on Chucky going to bed in Child's Play 1. He posted a gif of Chucky closing his eyes, and it says, "Does Chucky sleep? Find out definitively in the upcoming TV series." That's what he said. So that means that we'll find out if Chucky sleeps. I wonder if he's going to yawn before he goes to bed. Like, I wonder if, like, he only gets tired when he becomes more human. Could you imagine if he snored and the kid just finds it a bit strange? Because, I mean, it's a snoring doll. But nonetheless, I think that's a really interesting thing to touch on. I can't wait. And another thing that Don Mancini tweeted, he posted something that says, "Stay tuned for the upcoming sci-fi series Chucky." And he posted this Twitter video. One thing I find really interesting about said Twitter video is the fact that he posted one like this a while ago, around the time that the TV series was first announced. That video said Child's Play the TV series. Now this one says Chucky the TV series. I mean, of course they had to change it because the Child's Play remake, and they didn't want people to get confused and mixed up. So yeah, they changed it to Chucky. So that's really all that Don Mancini gave us in terms of the Chucky TV series. The people at Sci-Fi Wire did ask for questions to ask Don Mancini, so who knows, we could see some kind of Q&A take place very soon, and when that happens, I will be there to cover it. But to move on from Chucky TV series news, we have some very good news coming from TOTS about the Trick or Treat Studios doll. First, I'm gonna read what it says, and then I'm gonna show you guys some pictures. And they said, get a load of this. Here is the box for our upcoming See the Chucky doll, Chucky replica, featuring a design intended to complement the original Good Guys box, but now in a matte black, with high gloss accents. The box will also complement upcoming Tiffany and Gwen boxes to make displaying them together seamless. And speaking of the Tiffany and Gwen doll, both of their shipping dates were pushed to December 14th of 2020. And as you guys may know, Stitch Face Chuckies should start shipping out on September 14th. And now for these pictures. Oh my god. Look at this. This looks so awesome. I cannot wait. I just love how the front says raise some hell, see the Chucky. It says collect the whole family, pretty much telling you to get Tiffany and Gwen as well. Pretty much complete the collection by getting every single doll in the family. But that's the front though. Here's the back. They made a Good Guy style cartoon Chucky on the back of it. That is awesome. I absolutely love this box, and I cannot wait to get this with my See a Chucky doll, because when this was first announced, when the See a Chucky doll was first announced, they said that they were going to do a weathered Good Guy box, that like pretty much a worn out Good Guy box, one that was torn up, this and that. Something that made the box look a bit old, since after all, you know, Stitch Face Chucky from See a Chucky does have that look to him, like he's torn up, so yeah, makes sense, right? But I think this is better. I love this more. This is a much better idea, and I think for the Tiffany and Gwen doll, I think they should add like a Tiffany on the back of it, like a cartoon Tiffany on the back of it, in the same kind of pose, so they have like their own kind of boxes. So like for Chucky, you know, there's the Stitch Face Chucky on the back. For Tiffany, there's Tiffany, and then for Gwen, there's Gwen. And it's looking like this may just be the case. Someone on Instagram by name of the Electro9, which by the way is a YouTuber, if you guys don't know who he is, I will leave a link down in the description below for his channel. But anyway, he asked Trick or Treat Studios, what does Gwen's box look like? And TOTS responded, it will match, but have character-specific details. Ooh. It sounds like I may have just cracked the code. Overall, I love this box, and I can't wait. This gets me even more excited to get my Chucky doll. I can't wait at all. Like, man, I'm looking forward to it. I really am. But that'll be all for today's video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, be sure to like, subscribe for more content. Definitely subscribe to become a slasher. All social media links and my merch down in the description below. Thank you guys so much for watching my video on the Chucky TV show. But I'm out of here. I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. And don't forget, guys, to keep on slashing.
Looking forward to show. Kill a cycle, doing the scope. At the end of my rifle. If I snipe you, it's guaranteed. You be leaving like the Eiffel. You be screaming like Michael. With that kitchen knife, I'll slice you. Buddy or Chucky, don't matter who. We the same hero body group. Two Chuckies, that's scary, ooh. Fuck with us, we'll murder you. Searching for some different hosts. We can